Skol Vikings. What's up, Purple Nation? Can you believe it? Our boys in purple just got hammered 22-6 by those Falcons on Sunday Night Football, and now J.J. McCarthy's sidelined with a high ankle sprain that's got us all holding our breath. But hold on to your horns, because this week we're bouncing back at home against the Bengals. It's going to be a redemption arc that has US Bank Stadium shaking like never before. Stick with me as we dive into the latest Vikings news, break down the heartbreak, and gear up for that clock-controlling chaos on Sunday. Who's ready to roar? That electric atmosphere at US Bank Stadium last Sunday? Fans decked out in purple and gold, waving those flags like warriors charging into battle. It was pure Vikings magic, until Atlanta's defense turned it into a nightmare. J.J. McCarthy, our young gun, took a brutal hit scrambling for yards and boom, high ankle sprain. 2 interceptions, 6 sacks, just 158 passing yards. Ouch. It felt like the Falcons' D-line was possessed, holding us to a measly 6 points while their kicker Parker Romo. Yeah, the guy we had last year nailed 5 field goals like it was personal. But here's the fire I'm feeling, fam. This isn't the end. It's the spark. Kevin O'Connell's already flushing that disaster down the drain, just like he did after tough spots with Cousins and the crew. We've got injuries piling up, sure, but our home record against Cincy? Undefeated at 6-0. That's not luck. That's legacy. What do you think? Can we turn this pain into power? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I need to hear from my fellow Skol believers. Teaser time. Imagine Carson Wentz, the North Dakota kid who grew up cheering for us, slinging it to Justin Jefferson under those roaring lights. But first, let's rewind to that Falcons fiasco and why it stings so bad, because understanding the hurt is how we heal and hunt. The stadium was alive, purple jerseys everywhere, the kind of vibe that makes you believe anything's possible in that Week 2 NFC clash. We kicked off strong, but Atlanta's rush game exploded for 218 yards. Bijan Robinson alone gashed us for 143 on 22 carries, like he was running through paper. Our D bent but didn't break early, forcing field goals, but offensively, McCarthy's passes sailed under pressure, and we couldn't sustain drives. By halftime, it was 9-3 Falcons, and the crowd's cheers turned to that tense hush-you-hate feeling. Then the third quarter hits like a thunderclap. McCarthy scrambles on 2nd and 20, gets tackled from behind by Caden Ellis, and you could see the wince. He gutted it out, but 2 picks later, including one to rookie Billy Bowman, and Atlanta's up 12-6. Our return game? Muffed punt sealed it late. Stats don't lie. We managed just 164 total yards, worst in the league that week. It was outmatched, yeah, but Kevin O'Connell's post-game fire? We learn, we adapt. That's the coach who's turned vets like Dobbs into difference-makers. Fellow Vikings faithful, that loss? It lit a fire under me. Remember 2017, when we rose from the ashes? This is our moment to rally. Who's fired up to see Flores blitzes unleash hell on Cincy? Hit me with your boldest prediction below. Let's build that hype together. Hanging your head over Week 2? Snap out of it, Skol Squad. We've got a noon kickoff Sunday that's screaming bounce back. No primetime spotlight this time, just good old CBS broadcast, streaming on Paramount Plus and NFL Sunday Ticket. US Bank will be a fortress, fans painting the town purple, ready to drown out whatever Bengals bring. This Week 3, early season chaos, but with our home mojo, this is where we flip the script. Broadcast details hit different when you're craving that redemption. CBS crew calling plays as Wentz warms up, the app letting you relive every drive. Imagine the energy. Horns blaring pregame, tailgates packed with brats and optimism. We've streamed heartbreak before, but this is victory vibes waiting to explode. Tune in, crack a beer, and let's make it a family watch party. Question for you Purple Warriors. Who's your go-to stream buddy for this one? Paramount Plus crew or YouTube TV diehards? Share in the comments, your setup might inspire mine. Now let's talk history. Because if patterns hold, this Bengals battle goes to the wire, and I'm here for every heart-pounding second. Flashback to the trenches. Bengals and Vikings, 15 clashes in the books, and Cincy's edged us 8-7 overall. But those last 2, heartbreakers, 27-24 OT wins for them both times, The kind that leave you punching pillows at 2 a.m. Our last W? 2017. A 34-7 demolition at home. Case Keenum carving him up like Thanksgiving turkey. That game's etched in lore. 402 passing yards. Total domination. Home field? That's our superpower. 6-0 all-time against Cincy in Minneapolis. A streak hotter than a Minnesota summer scorcher. Think about it. We've owned Paycor's evil twin here, turning their stars into statues. Recent history screams thriller, overtimes, last-second kicks. But stats say we're due. All-time series tied close, but our purple pride tips the scale. Skol history buffs, what's your favorite Vikings-Bengals memory? That 2017 route still gives me chills. Tell me yours below. Teaser. If we control the clock like we should, their run game's toast. But who's the X-factor in Cincy's backfield we gotta watch? Let's break it down. Enter Chase Brown, Cincy's third-year RB, the guy who's supposed to carry the load now that Joe Burrow's toe injury shelves him for months. Talk about a plot twist from Vikings news. Brown's sputtering early. Just 118 yards from scrimmage, 2.8 yards per touch. Like he's stuck in mud. But hold up, late 2024, he erupted for 830 yards over 8 games. A beast unleashed. If he flips the switch Sunday, we're in for a grind. Our D's licking wounds but hopeful. Andrew Van Ginkel, Jeff Okudah, Harrison Smith eyeing returns. That veteran trio could cage him like wolves on a stray. Flores schemes? They'll swarm the box, force third and longs. Brown's no slouch, quick cuts, vision. But against our front seven at full strength, yards after contact drop to zilch. We've held RBs to under 3.5 YPC at home lately. This feels like deja vu. Purple predictors, do you buy Brown's turnaround? Or is he primed for a Viking smackdown? Vote in the comments. I'm betting our D stuffs him for under 60 yards. Now, shifting gears to our side of the ball. The QB carousel spinning, and it's got that redemption movie feel. Air let out of the balloon Monday. J.J. McCarthy's high ankle sprain from that Falcon scramble? 2 to 4 weeks out, per the docs. Gut punch after his Week 1 heroics in Chicago. Kid's resilient, born leader, but man, seeing him limp off, broke my heart. Vikings. Nation's praying for a speedy rehab. He's our future. No cap. Enter the intrigue. Carson Wentz stepping in, his 6th team in 6 years. But get this, he's a lifelong Vikings fan from North Dakota. Grew up idolizing our purple heroes. Now slinging it under the dome. Once an MVP lock in Philly, 2017 Pro Bowl beast with 3,296 yards and 33 TDs before the ACL. Kevin O'Connell's QB whisperer magic? Turned Mullins. Darnold into Sparks. Imagine what he does with Wentz's arm talent. Fellow fans, Wentz under center, nerves or excitement? I'm pumped. Picture him hitting Jefferson deep. Share your Wentz hot takes below. What's his first big play look like? Teaser. This vet's got unfinished business, and Cincy's backup QB might just hand him the keys to glory. Wentz's journey? It's like a Vikings saga. Underdog from NDSU Bison, number 2 pick in 16, leading Philly to 11-2 before the injury curse. Traded, benched, bounced. Colts, Commanders, Rams, Chiefs, started for all, grinding through 94 games. Last year in KC, backed Mahomes to Super Bowl 59, even mopped up in a loss. Now, at 32, Vetmin deal with us in August, fate's got jokes. What fires me up? O'Connell's track record. Pulled gold from Cousins' twilight, Dobbs' magic run, Darnold's flashes. Wentz's deep ball? Elite. Career 7.1 yards per attempt. Pair that with Jefferson's aftercatch wizardry. Addison if he returns? Defenses weep. Sunday marks his first meaningful start in nearly 3 years. He's hungry, sharp in practice, pushing the no-huddle like a man possessed. Skol storytellers. Wentz as the hometown hero, goosebumps or gimmick. I'm all in. Let's script that comeback TD. Drop your dream Wentz stat line in comments. Now, across the field, Bengals without Burrow? It's Jake Browning time, and that's our golden ticket. Bengals QB curse hits hard. Burrow's toe sidelines him 3+ months, thrusting Jake Browning into the fray. Remember 23? Browning went 3-3 as fill-in, 1,012 yards, 6 TDs, but against Flores Mind Games. Rookie jitters meet blitz hell. Cincy's 2-0, sure, but without Joey B's cannon? Their passing game's a whisper, 220 yards per game max. Our secondary, even nicked up, thrives at home. Okuda's coverage, Smith's instincts, they've blanked backups before. Browning's quick release helps, but under pressure? Completion drops to 55%. We've sacked QBs 12 times in 2 games. Imagine the chaos. Plus, Chase and Higgins? Jefferson's kryptonite, wait, no, JJ owns him. Vikings versus backups. 7-2 record last 3 years. Who's scheming the pick six? Tell me in the comments. Browning crumble or Cinderella? Teaser. Run game's the real battle, and if we own the trenches, it's lights out for Cincy. Clock controls our mantra, Purple Army. Stop Cincy's ground attack. Possess the ball for 35 minutes, and Wentz carves them. Brown's early slump? Perfect storm for our LBs to feast. Van Ginkel's speed, if back, turns runs into punts. We've allowed just 3.2 YPC at home. Force them one-dimensional, and Browning folds like cheap lawn chairs. O'Connell's offense? No huddle tempo wears M down. Think 2022's 28-point second halves. With Wentz's legs, career 1,500 rush yards. We extend drives, flip field position. Stats scream it. Teams controlling top win 78% of games. Sunday, we grind 'em into dust, purple style. Bold call, fans. Under 90 rush yards for Brown, or we eat crow. What's your clock killer play? RPOs or Jordan Mason power runs? Comment now, let's strategize. Wrapping the preview. This matchup's wired for drama, but our home hex on Bengals says victory's ours. All time at US Bank versus Cincy. That 6-0 streak's no fluke. 0-2 shutout. 0-9 thriller, pure dominance. Recent OTs? Bengals stole him, but revenge burns hot. 34-7 in 17? Keenum's clinic, now Wentz channels it. Series 8-7 them, but flip the script. Our D's opportunistic, forcing turnovers like candy. Injuries aside, depth shines. Thielen's vets, Nayer's O-line gels. Bengals 2-0 masks cracks, Burrow-less, they're 1-1 ATS. We're 1-1 hungry, with dome decibels hitting 120 dB. It's poetic. Backup QB's duel, but Vikings' heart wins out. History lovers, rank your top Vikings home W. 17 Bengals in the mix? Spill below. Teaser. Bold prediction incoming, but first, why this game's make or break for our season's soul. Picture it. Noon whistle, purple wave crashing, Wentz drops back. Deep post to JJ for 50. That's the vision, Skull Nation. But realism? McCarthy outtests our grit. Without him, we lean on run balance. D stops. Win this? Momentum tsunami into Detroit. Lose? Early hole digs deep. It's soul check time. Prove we're contenders, not pretenders. Stats back the hype. Home underdogs were 5-1 lately. Bengals on road post big win? 2-4. Wentz versus Browning? Vet savvy trumps flash. Our pass rush 12 sacks already buries Cincy. It's not just a game. It's identity. We rise or we rage. I'm betting rise. You feel it too? That pre-game buzz keeping you up? What's your gut score? Vikings 24-17. Comment your prediction. Closest one gets a shout out next vid. Now the call. We own this purple and gold forever. Alright, Vikings faithful. We've unpacked the pain. Mapped the path. Now it's action time. That Falcons flop? Fuel. Bengals bounce back? Destiny. Tune in Sunday, scream till hoarse, because Skull means we fight together. If this fired you up, smash that like button. Let's hit 10K this week. Drop your Wentz faith level in comments. 1-10, where you at? Subscribe for daily Vikings news drops. Hit notifications so you never miss the roar. Share with your tailgate crew. Spread the purple plague. One last Skull to resilience to redemption to us. We're unbreakable. See you in the dome. Go Vikings!